दो दो आ गए हैं, क्या बात है। पूरी स्क्रीन शो नहीं कर रही इसमें।
कितनी दिखा रही दिखा?
नहीं हो रही है, अब हुआ है,
आ तो रहा है। एक मुझे 1 मिनट कर लो। अच्छा यार, एक कमेंट वमेंट इसका है
इंग्लिश
हिंदी में।
में।
यार, एक कमेंट वमेंट इसका है। हो गया ना म्यूट?
मैंने मैंने आवाज कम कर दी।
अच्छा, let me see. So focus on game review. गेम रिव्यू देखते हैं क्या हुआ है। Start review. Okay, so my opponent started with e4, then I went for e6, which is also known as French defense, and then my opponent played f3, knight to f3, then d4, e captures on d4, e captures on d5, it was d5, then knight to e5, which is not a good move because it's not doing anything and kind of wastage of move. Then I just develop one of my piece and at the same time attacking the opponent's knight, which is also known as developing your piece with tempo. Then my opponent tried to checkmate me on f7, forgetting that the knight is hanging on e5, so I simply captured the knight, and there was nothing after that. But still, my opponent continued playing, and he went for d3. I played knight to f6, and then bishop to g5, castle, bishop to e2, bishop to e6, castle, and knight to d7, captures on bishop capture on f6. Then I capture bishop on f6. Then queen captures on f6, bishop captures f6. Then this pawn was a bit hanging here, so my opponent basically played knight to c3. So it's just somehow protecting this. But then what should I play after that? So I basically what I did after this, I pushed this pawn. The c6. C6 is basically what it is doing is just stopping this knight from coming to b5. So my opponent went for a3. Not it's not good a move, or it's not even a bad move, but it's not doing anything. Then I put my rook on an open file, which is on e8. Then h3, rook a to d8, bishop to g4, which is not a good move because here after capturing the bishop, my opponent is left with the isolated pawn and a double pawn, which is not good, so you shouldn't be doing that. Then I went for knight to e5. Knight to e5 is basically target its hanging pawn on g4, so my opponent saw this and he defended this with f3. So f3 is good, but the point is after defending this row, this green squares are kind of, they are weak, so can be easily exploited by black pieces. Then I went for the idea behind knight to g6 is basically bringing this bishop here and knight here and maybe rook here in case this knight is gone somewhere else from here when I push this. Okay, so my opponent played rook to e1. I went bishop to h4, captures. Then comes this b4 thing. So there was nothing more after that because I have got three pieces and my opponent has only two. So it was obvious that I'll win this game. So I just start attacking the pieces and also try to exchange my pieces so that I can easily win the game. My opponent, I don't know what he's doing, just here and there. So Nothing spectacular is happening here. So this, and then this. I will eventually end up winning this game. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.